This lesson helps you understand rates and how to convert rates to unit rates. A ratio that compares two quantities with different kinds of units is a rate. For example, 160 heartbeats in 2 minutes. Notice the units are different. Number of heartbeats in the numerator, minutes in the denominator. When you simplify the ratio so that the denominator is equal to 1, you have a unit rate. For example, 80 heartbeats in 1 minute. Here are some common unit rates: miles per hour, miles per gallon, and price per pound. Here is the important concept for this lesson. There are two ways to convert a rate to a unit rate. In this example, you have the rate 18 miles over 6 hours. The easiest thing to do is divide the numerator by the denominator, and you have a unit rate, 3 miles per hour. Use this method for problems like example 3. The other way to do this is more complicated. Starting with the same rate, 18 miles over 6 hours, divide numerator and denominator by 6, and you get the unit rate 3 miles over 1 hour. You might think this is unnecessarily complicated, but there is a good reason for doing it this way. Use this method for problems like examples 1 and 2. In example 1, you have 24 miles in 4 hours. To get a unit rate, divide numerator and denominator by 4, and you get 6 miles in 1 hour for a unit rate. You know to put hours in the denominator because of the phrase in 1 hour. If you think you've got it, pause the video and try these problems. $300 in 6 hours is $50 in 1 hour. 220 miles on 8 gallons is 27.5 miles on 1 gallon. For example 2, the rate is $2 for 8 boxes. Then divide numerator and denominator by 8 for a unit price 25 cents for 1 box. For a unit price, always put dollars and cents in the numerator. If you think you've got it, pause the video and try this problem. 4 packs for $2.12 is 53 cents for 1 pack. In order to compare prices, use the information in the table to calculate unit prices for each brand of dog food. Use a calculator and round to the nearest cent. At about $1.17 per pound, the 20-pound bag has the lowest price. If you think you've got it, pause the video and try this problem. Grandma's brand at about 16 cents per ounce is the best buy. This example is not very clear. What the example is really trying to show is that with two quantities, you can create two different rates. For method 1, you calculate the rate 4 minutes per face. Then for 40 minutes, you divide 40 by 4 for 10 faces in 40 minutes. For method 2, you calculate the rate 0.25 or 1/4 face per minute. Then multiply the rate times 40 minutes for 10 faces. Study this example carefully. You can use either method, but method 2 makes more sense because when a rate involves time, time is usually in the denominator. So remember, if the rate involves time, time goes in the denominator. If the rate involves money, it's a unit price and dollars and cents go in the numerator. Also, look for key phrases like per plate. You would divide by the number of plates. If you have for one package, divide by the number of packages. And if you have for each gallon, divide by the number of gallons. This lesson helped you understand rates and how to convert rates to unit rates. And this lesson was brought to you by the Math Fun Academy. Its continuing mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new math and new equations, to boldly go where no math student has gone before.